Okay, let's talk about what happens when you take two of the most powerful technologies on the planet, artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things, and smash them together. Individually, yeah, they're already changing everything. But when they combine, well, they create something totally new. A world that doesn't just respond, it actually thinks.
And that's really the big question here, isn't it? This isn't some what-if from a sci-fi movie anymore. This is literally the future that's being built right now as we speak. We are talking about embedding intelligence into the very fabric of our reality, giving everyday things the power to see, to learn, and to act. So how exactly is this all working? Let's get into it.
To really wrap your head around this revolution, let's use a simple, but honestly, a pretty perfect analogy. Just imagine this new intelligent world of ours as a living thing. In this picture, artificial intelligence is the brain, and the Internet of Things, or IoT, that's the senses and the limbs, the parts that actually interact with the world.
So let's start with the senses. The Internet of Things is this absolutely gigantic network of physical objects. And I'm not just talking about your phone or your computer. No. Think billions upon billions of tiny sensors tucked away in our homes, our cars, our cities, and they're constantly gathering data on everything from temperature and location to motion and pressure. They are, for all intents and purposes, the planet's digital nervous system.
And now, for the brain. I mean, all that raw data coming from the IoT sensors would just be a bunch of noise, totally meaningless, without some way to make sense of it all. And that's exactly where artificial intelligence comes in. AI, usually in the form of machine learning algorithms, is the powerhouse software that can sift through these mountains of information, find the hidden patterns, and then make smart decisions based on what it's learning.
And this, right here, this really nails down why they need each other so badly. The Internet of Things provides the raw, real-time info. It's basically asking, hey, what is happening out there right this second? And then artificial intelligence processes all of that and answers the much more important question, okay, so what should we do about it? You see, on their own, they're kind of incomplete. IoT is all senses and no brain. AI is a brain with no way of sensing the world.
So yeah, it's pretty clear these two were made for each other. And this incredible combination, which we call AIoT, or the artificial intelligence of things, is what's really unlocking the crazy potential that we've all been hearing so much about.
Here's another way to think about it that I really like. Imagine AI is like this super high-performance engine. It's got unbelievable power. But an engine needs fuel, right? Well, the Internet of Things is what provides that fuel, a constant, high-octane stream of real-world data. And the more data that AI engine gets, the smarter, the faster, and the more efficient it becomes.
So this partnership creates this amazing, non-stop feedback loop. It's always running. First, the senses. The IoT sensors, they collect the data from the physical world. Next, that data gets zapped to the brain. The AI analyzes it, looking for insights. Then, the AI makes a decision. And finally, that decision gets sent back to the limbs, another IoT device that takes an action in the real world. Sense, analyze, decide, act. And this cycle just keeps repeating and getting smarter every single time.
Okay, I know this can all feel a little bit abstract, so let's bring it back down to earth and look at some actual real-world examples. Because AIoT isn't some concept for the distant future. It's already here, and it's already reshaping our homes, our cities, and our industries in some pretty profound ways. But first, I just want you to grasp the sheer scale of what we're talking about. By 2025, it's projected there will be over 75 billion connected IoT devices. Let that sink in. That is nearly 10 devices for every single person on the entire planet, all potentially feeding data into a global AI brain. The implications are just staggering. And this quiet revolution, it's starting right where you live. Let's start super close to home, literally in your home. Your smart thermostat is a perfect everyday example of AIoT. You see, its sensors, that's the IoT part, learn your daily routine. The AI then crunches that info to optimize your home's temperature, saving you energy and money, all without you ever having to touch it. It's a really simple, elegant demonstration of that sense, think, act cycle. Okay, so let's zoom out from the home to the city itself. Imagine traffic lights that aren't just stuck on simple timers. Instead, they're using sensors to watch the actual flow of traffic in real time. An AI brain is analyzing all that data to optimize the traffic patterns, cutting down on congestion, and maybe even creating a green wave to get emergency vehicles through faster. This isn't a dream. It's already happening in cities all over the world.
But where this technology becomes a real game changer is in industry. Take a smart factory. You can have sensors on a machine that detect these tiny little vibrations that tell you it's about to fail. The AI analyzes that data and then schedules maintenance before it breaks down. That prevents crazy expensive downtime, sometimes by as much as 30%. You see, we're shifting from just reacting to problems to actually predicting them.
So the potential here is undeniable, right? A more efficient, more convenient, safer world. It all sounds amazing. But, and you knew there was a but, wiring up our entire physical world into one intelligent network brings with it a whole host of really complicated and really important questions we have to deal with. This quote just hits the nail on the head. A world with 75 billion sensors is a world that is always watching, always listening, always recording. And that brings up some huge questions about data, about privacy, about security. Who actually controls all this information? And how can we be sure that it's being used responsibly?
So you're left with this two-sided coin. The promise is incredible. A world that can anticipate what we need. I mean, imagine a health monitor that doesn't just count your steps, but analyzes subtle biometric data to warn you about a potential health problem days before you'd ever notice. The peril, though, is just as real. Every single one of those connected devices is a potential weak spot, a new door for security threats. And we have to be really careful about these automated systems making decisions that affect our lives to make sure they're fair and unbiased.
And really, this is what it all boils down to. This is the ultimate question we have to ask ourselves. The technology isn't on the horizon anymore. It's here, and it's getting faster and more powerful every day. We are actively building a world that can see and think and act on its own. So our challenge, as a society, is to make sure that as our world gets smarter, we're getting wiser right alongside it.